YouTube, Dawson Ryder here, and welcome to my video for Power Week Day 1 coverage. Just real quick here at the beginning, if you didn't see my update video, I'm recording from here and with my phone for at least the first half of the week's updates because my main editing computer is down, but obviously I'm still going to be covering it. It's just going to be a little bit makeshift for the next few days, so that's why this looks like this for those of you that didn't watch my update video, and for not watching it, thanks a lot. Let's go ahead and get started. So today's first day update video was kind of your basic almost get it out of the way, this is what you expected updates. Lightning Collection wise, they announced officially Dino Thunder which has been out there and knowledge of which has been out there for like ever. It's like announcing a movie after it's come out. I mean, it's in part thanks to the fans always leaking everything, but still, we knew that was going to probably happen even though it's been out there for a while. But that's officially out there, up for pre-order. They also just kind of mentioned at the end of the tweet like, hey, Dino Charge Blue is also coming in 2023. So that's all fine. They also announced we're going to be getting a official fan first day on the 25th, which I believe is a Thursday. This is our first fan day in quite some time since the last one, which was kind of tacked on to, I think it was a Transformers one a while back. But obviously, since it's the big Power Week thing, it's probably going to be a bigger deal. And they said they're going to have lots of reveals. That's interesting because they said they're going to be doing reveals every day. And then that's before the end of the week. And also then there's Morphicon. I still am of the mind that I don't think Morphicon itself is going to have any big announcements. Like, I think at most, if anything, like hypothetically, if they were to announce Cosmic Fury Thursday, then maybe the cast would be there for like a press conference-y fun thing on the weekend. I don't know what they're doing at Morphicon, to be honest. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of Hasbro announcing it at their own thing rather than Morphicon. But I think that if anything happens at Morphicon, it'll be like an enhancement on what Hasbro already announces. That's just my opinion, but I think it's interesting that it's also happening on Thursday rather than Friday. Maybe that's, I don't know if Morphicon starts Friday. I don't know, I don't care. Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, Thursday is going to be, I think, the biggest day of the week in regards to the news. It does make me curious what they'll be announcing Friday. If anything, they said the whole week. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be another Lightning Collection thing. I don't know. I'm just keep saying I don't know because I really don't know. The other big announcement was another one that was expected, which was the official date for Dino Fury Season 2 Part 2. The rest of the episodes will be dropping on Netflix on September 29th. And then they said international territories throughout September. I think that's because, if I remember right from what I've seen around, the rest of the season will probably be out in other places before we get all the episodes, which kind of sucks because I did kind of like experiencing the whole season without having to worry about knowing what already happened. But it's whatever. Who cares anymore? You know, it's just the way it is. I do hope, like fingers crossed, maybe it won't happen, but when we get to the reboot that we'll get first dibs on it for Netflix. But again, who cares? It doesn't matter. As far as how the videos work, for me, what I'll probably do in that case, since the spoilers and the episodes are so close together, I'll probably do videos just covering the spoilers, like talking about like, oh, Lord Zed turned into a bunny or whatever the hell happened, and just talk about the spoiler topics, and then I'll just cover all the episodes in the reviews when we get the US airings, like I did before. I'll do like one big video talking about the whole season in a formal review, but then I'll talk about the spoilers separately as just kind of plot point discussions, kind of like I've done in the past. Rather than doing international airing reviews and then US reviews, I only did that when they were farther apart. Anyway, just to talk about what we saw in the little mini trailer, it wasn't even that exciting of a trailer. They didn't even have our exciting little title cards that talk about even more zing and pep. But they were just a couple of scenes of random fights and stuff like that. The most interesting things were, there's this one shot of everyone at the command base, and I think it's one of the ones where Million says, the Morphin Masters? And then there's like these weird henchmen people behind them that look like they're wearing silver Green Ranger shields. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're villains threatening them or if they're given to them by the Morphin Masters, but they look very rangery and very interesting and very new. Void Queen is unleashing a shirt ton of Sporks everywhere. Great Value Lord Zed is back, which we already knew from the international airings and international airing descriptions that have come out of like 13 through 15. And then the only other thing I saw of interest was the Green Morphin Master. It looks like she's either messing with or creating the new power sword that's going to give them their next power up. Which is, I believe is called the Dino Master Mode. So that makes a lot of sense now. I can't believe I didn't make that connection before, because we had the Gold Ranger figure that came out for Gold Ranger's new power up mode with the cape, and it was called like Dino Master Mode. And so it looks like the Master Morpher, unless you got a Master Morpher, you ain't nothing but a cheap copy. It's like the Morphin Master, the Green Morphin Master, may be creating those modes for the Red and Gold Rangers, which is kind of cool. And we know that the Morphin Masters are going to be more involved, especially Green. But that was pretty much it. And I was kind of surprised that they did multiple things. I don't know what's in store. This kind of makes me think we might have a little bit more in store for this week. Not necessarily getting my hopes up, but just because I thought they would spread it out. Like, I thought Dino Thunder Yellow would be a day. I thought the Dino Charge episodes would be a day, so I was surprised or Dino Fury, whatever. You know, too many dinos. Anyway, but I thought that was going to be separated, so it was kind of nice to almost get the matter-of-fact stuff out of the way. So now I'm curious what's ahead of us. But yeah, I'm excited to see the second half of Dino Fury. I'm disappointed a little bit. We're going to have to deal with the international airings. But you know what? It's been happening for over a decade. There's more important stuff. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for the second half of the season? Do you like what we've seen so far? What are you hoping for the rest of the week? Let me know in the comments as always. Thanks for putting up with this temporary setup for a few days. Like I said, I hope to be back to quasi-normal by the end of the week. I think the weekend heading into next week at the latest. It just depends on how things go. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for all my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.